Conservative Party. She's the perfect example of what you might call a 21st century house Negro.
The British Empire ended slavery, the Atlantic slave trade. We need to talk about that more.
Do you remember Malcolm X's analysis that if the master fell ill, the house Negro would say, "What's the matter, boss? We sick?" Because he ends up identifying with his oppressor. Well, Badenoch takes it a step further. She's not just saying we in the sense of her and her master. She wants all of us to forget the British Empire's brutality during slavery and instead thank Britain for ending it. Sister. Ending slavery wasn't a righteous act of morality. It was economics. It made business and sense, or should we say pounds and pence. How else can you dignify Britain replacing chains with colonies and calling it liberation from primitiveness? Whose primitiveness? Born to Nigerian Yoruba parents in the UK, Badenoch grew up in Lagos, yet she proudly boasts about having nothing in common with Nigerians, or at least with northern Nigerians whom she lazily associates with extremist terrorists, arguing they were the ones who ethnically cleansed her people. Looks like her memory was also cleansed, as surely she must have learned about Britain's centuries-long ethnic cleansing of African and indigenous people globally. While she doesn't want to be lumped together with Nigerians from the north, ironically, she's eager to project herself as belonging to the British Crown, the same crown whose empire caused Nigeria's north-south divide in the first place in fear of and to prevent a unified rebellion against their settler colonialism. Rather strange, denying your connection to the oppressed, but swearing allegiance to those who still have your own in neo-colonial shackles. Talk about cognitive dissonance on a grand scale. She even likes to tell people that her Yoruba name Adegoke means warrior and that she's willing to die protecting the British Crown. Protected from whom and what exactly? The global South it's still exploiting? Malcolm X would have said that's the house Negro fighting harder to save the master's house than the master himself. And let's not forget her criticisms of black and brown immigrants, saying they need to integrate into British culture so British values aren't eroded, while she gives European immigrants warm welcomes. British values? You mean slavery, colonialism, fish and chips without seasoning? Kemi Badenoch isn't just echoing the rhetoric of the house Negro, she's updating it for the contemporary, supposedly post-slavery world. Now, for those of you who wish to be welcomed and accepted into the oppressor's kingdom, Badenoch is a walking masterclass of what it takes. Don't let me stop your hustle. As for those who seek to dismantle structures designed to disenfranchise us, she's a reminder that black faces in high places are not gonna save us. So don't be bamboozled. Stay vigilant, stay critical, and question everything.